You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
Yeah, I'm sure this is exactly where we all thought we would be. In the middle of summer, which is paying attention to the CFL, folks. But I figure baseball's about to go into a break, and we're going to need a lot to help to focus on to keep us going until the NFL preseason starts. So here we go, another stupid sports show officially checking in on the Canadian Football League for the first time in our existence. Edmonton Elks versus the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Yes, I do know that, True North. I do know that. And in case you are wondering, just to clarify, each team gets their own name back when they actually get their points on the board. I realized that I missed doing the funny names for the teams, and I thought I would just bring it back, even if it is kind of immature and stupid. Sponsored by 7-Eleven Thursday Night Football, Mosaic Stadium in Regina, Saskatchewan. I'm doing well, Luke. It has been a good day, good week, cooled off. Catch you around. Yeah, we got summer Thursday night football right now. Also, the Edmonton Elks haven't won a game yet this season. The Rough Riders don't appear to be too much better, but then again, I am not exactly what one would call an expert with all these teams. So that's just my take so far as it is. Well, I do know there are a couple of differences. I know the size of the field is different, 12 players on either side, that there are a lot of that people can be in motion before the ball is snapped, as long as there are 7 people on the line of scrimmage. And, let's see, there is also the single point play that can happen, the Rouge, where if Team A kicks the ball into the end zone of Team B and prevents Team B from running it out, I believe that's a point. Oh. Better question, True North. Are there comparable NFL teams that you could describe to compare the styles of the Rough Riders and the Elks, or is this just going to be you're going to leave it as a surprise for us? Tight ends and cornerbacks basically don't exist in the CFL due to the style of play. It's much more, if I understand it, pass and speed oriented. And they're certainly taking their time getting this game started. Apparently, they feel like I need to be informed about the Degree T-shirt challenge. Not sure why, but I do know. Uh, yes, yes, Angie, we have to turn you around so that we may most accurately humiliate you on camera. There you go. Basically, the slot receiver replaces the tight end. Okay, gotcha. You know, I was hopeful that maybe they would get to the game sooner, but certainly are taking their time. Just about every cellular company ad. Oh, trust our cloud ad. Nobody has ever leaked nude photos from our servers. Thank you. I suppose. I also enjoy the fact that we're getting to see winners for contests in Canada. Oh, for Save On Foods. Okay. Okay, so the Elks lost to the Rough Riders in week one, and now they're returning to the original starting quarterback. That okay. And the starting quarterback will be a guy named Taylor Cornelius, who apparently had his career high in a game against the career highs in games against the Rough Riders. Nice. While Trevor and Harris will be behind the center for the Rough Riders. Rough Riders supporting that 2-1 start. No, we did not see any of the milk in a plastic bag commercials. Oh, before I forget, I just want to let y'all know that this Thursday night football in Canada broadcast is sponsored by Legal Coffee, the Mexican instant coffee that is 99.5% guaranteed to not contain methamphetamines or copium. Ah, you're ahead of me, True North. You're ahead of me. Alright, Elks are kicking off. And it will be fielded at the 35, quickly, not so quickly brought down 10 yards later at the 45. Okay, as a So far this season, uh, 66.3% of his passes have been completed. I think 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Okay. Could be worse. All right, better catch up with that timer now. Oh my gosh, we have a running play. Not much success with the running play. They only ended up getting 4 yards, so now it's 2nd and 6. And I do know that there are only 3, that it's 3 downs. So we're definitely going to have some pass plays going on, or we should anyway. There's that motion toward the line, and they fake another run play. Only managed to get 3 on that play. They're going to be at least a 2 yards shy. Ooh. Oh, nope. They're going to punt it away. So quick setup from the special teams. Able to kick it toward the near side of the field. Field running across is number 0. He's able to get about 6 yards up, avoiding the first tackler very well. All right. Out comes Mr. Taylor Cornelius. 2 TDs, 2 interceptions for the year. Let's hope it gets better for you, buddy. And hello, Tyler. We're just taking in the joys of Canadian football, which, for those of you who have access to it, is on the CBS Sports Network. I get it through the FUBU. Oh yeah, it almost kind of reminds me because of where how the goalposts in the CFL are right on the goal line, the way they used to be in the NFL. Threads and the fact that Twitter is suing them, even though for stealing trade secrets, even though nobody who helped build Twitter got hired by Threads. Yeah, they have CFL on the CBS Sports Network, man. Whole bunch of people in motion at the start, rolling out to his right. And we're going to have a nice run from the QB, get some blocking help from the wide receiver in order to get a first down for the Elks. All right. Apparently, Mr. Cornelius is known for being able to use his legs. Oh, they're playing in Saskatchewan. Quick stop on that run up the middle, only 2 yards gained for the Elks. All right. Meanwhile, Royals and Guardians are tied at 1. The AL Comedy Central. Oh. Sometimes the clown show is just sad. Damn, a couple of players collide. It gives Cornelius all sorts of space to run, slide, will get beat down near the 47-yard line, about 3 extra yards past the first down marker. All right. I just watched a couple of Saskatchewan defenders. It looked like they ran into each other as Cornelius backed away. That was hilarious. Okay. All right, I'm already having fun with this. 2 in motion to the forward. and they give another running play to Brown, and he will lose a yard, even though he has to fight like hell to keep it from being a 3 or 4 yard loss. They're showing Milligan for Saskatchewan. He must have gotten most of the credit on that tackle. Second and 11 now, or about 10:30 to go in the first quarter. I'm assuming the giant white bunnies in the stand are, a salute to the tax collectors. Holy crap, great pass up the middle from Cornelius in traffic. Now in Rough Riders territory. Reception by Dunbar Jr. I believe he will be down at the 41. Yes, he did. He made it down to about the 41, 42 yard line. Great job by the Edmonton offensive line so far, and great awareness. Now we're having a casual toss on a sweep. He gets wrapped up very quickly by number 0 for the Rough Riders. It'll be about 2nd and 8, down to 9:16 to go in the first. Have 115 in Arizona. Oof. I'm just glad that we're getting the storms this week. Help alleviate that heat a little bit. Yeah. Sunscreen and water, man. 3 in motion towards it. Another leap forward by Cornelius, and he takes the hit. Oh man, Tyler Cornelius is, wow. Willing to not only tease the pass, but also put his body on the line, allow at least 2 tacklers to get decent shots on him as he goes down. So far as 3 carries for 28 yards tonight. They will have a handoff to number 4. Does manage to pick up 3 yards, has to make a bruising effort for it along the far side numbers. All right. All the way down now to the Saskatchewan 26. All right, when we get back from the halftime pause for the cause, someone please remind me to talk a little bit about Damian Lillard. Pass by Cornelius, tipped in the air. Fell incomplete off that second down, and it looks like we're going to get a field goal. Oh my God, he went for the traffic when there was somebody open right there to his right. Okay. Hold is a little bit high. Oh my God. Oh, Faithful, the rookie, misses the kick wide left. Ew. Okay, so this is why the Edmonton Elks are at the bottom of the league, apparently. Oh, so that was officially a rouge? All right. Yeah, be careful out there, Tyler. Whew. Yeah, I'm a little nervous about what's going to happen with Damian Lillard. Yeah, apparently his agent also said the same thing to the Miami Herald. So that was the source that I had seen it attributed to when I read it earlier on the CBS Sports Network news ticker. Saskatchewan did not field the ball, so it's a rouge. All right. Elks 1, Saskatchewan nothing. So, just like that, away go the Shriners, and back come the Elks. And now we'll have a great run, 9 yards up the middle. 1 point rouge. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think that Miami is dumb enough to trade Jimmy Butler away. That's Chris Middleton you're talking about, Tyler? I assume. And nice job once again up the middle. That'll be a first down at the middle for Saskatchewan. If it was the final score, I think that would be a haunting game and definitely would be worth a shot of Malort. They put pressure on the right side, allows them to run to the left, and they're going to get another run half a yard shy. Dixon insists he got it, but they say he will be stopped. Yeah, that seems like it would be a rare to miraculous occurrence, honestly. A simple 1-0 score, staying on for an entire CFL game. I think he did get the first down on that push. Yeah, he's going to get credit for 2. And they're definitely willing to let the clock run down. We're already down to about 440. 440. I accidentally let the clock run during the break. My bad. All right, 1st and 10 now from about the 42. Getting a nice pass out to the 30-yard line. Yards after the catch down to the 23. Yeah, it is going to be the Heat. I don't know what they could possibly do to keep things together. They ended up passing that one out into the flat, but it gets wrapped up quickly. Barely gets 2. Yeah, that seems accurate, True North. And so far, Edmonton seems like they are just unable to stop the Rough Riders from going down the field right now. Second and 8, they could make a stand here, but I'm not sure they will be able to. All right, whole bunch of people going in motion. They're actually using them for passes this time. They have enough for the first down. Just barely managed to avoid stepping out of bounds. Jones is able to get up to the 6 before he is finally stopped. Woo. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, it is deeper. All right, first and goal now, officially at the Edmonton 5. Tight formation, looking for a gap up the middle, and a great job by the... They blew it dead. And yeah, I thought it was already down at the 4. Let me see. That must... Okay, they ruled forward progress was stopped, and they're going to try to do it again. And he spikes it out of his own damn hand. Shoot, incomplete. Officially third down now from the 3. Oh, they're going for it on third down, folks. Oh my God, they just had unprotected defenders, had to get rid of it quickly. They turn over on downs deep in Edmonton territory. Damn. Hmm. Chad, honestly, I have a suspicion that they actually try to get a certain amount of Canadian players in the CFL. Oof. That's rough, Tyler. You don't have no area or just have one of those like freestanding like fan box things. I am feeling very fortunate that my AC has been working so far this year, especially for the sake of that little creature right there. It will be kind of hilarious if it's still 1-0 at the end of the first half. Each team may have a maximum of 45 players, at least one, 3 quarterbacks, 1 global player, 21 national players, including 1 nationalized American. Ooh. We are learning, folks. We are learning. Damn. I just don't know what they were going for with that setup there. Half the team must be Canadian. A nice good start with a bruising run up the middle. Will be brought down a yard shy of the first down, but gives them plenty of wiggle room to work with. So that'll put them about the 11, right? I think they got them down to the 3. Dress a maximum of 19 Americans, not including quarterbacks and the nationalized American. Ooh. Damn. Second in inches now. It's maybe a foot. Boxes getting stacked. Everybody's on the line for both of them. It'll be a quarterback sneak by Cornelius, and I think he got it rather easily. Okay. And with that, we are at the end of the first quarter, and the score is 1-0 Edmonton over Saskatchewan. CFL, folks. CFL. Also, players can smoke pot. Ricky Williams played his NFL suspension in the year in the CFL for that very reason. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because you can't let the clock run out on the quarter. You have to end the quarter with a play. Right. And to end it, the Edmonton Elks just got themselves another first down. So, oh, what a game we're going to have. What a game. Yeah, and there was moments when was I was tempted. I was very tempted to put a card together, but I wanted to get at least a game or two under my belt so I could get a feeling for, what level of stats would I look for and you know, all that such. Um no, there was a rouge. The kick that got ended up going into the end zone. The Rough Riders never fielded it, and it bounced out of the back. So that's officially a rouge. 1 point to the Elks. Hey, Foster. Good to see you. Yes, it is the return of Thursday night football, although not in the way that some of us may have hoped for it. Yeah. Right now, I think the worst of us are hoping for this to remain a 1-0 game between the Edmonton Elks and the Saskatchewan Rough Riders. I would get a kick out of it, but no. How about you, Angie? Would you enjoy this game ending 1-0? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I mean, even though this is low scoring, it is good to have the football back. It is really good. This feels like a nice warm up. And yeah, I'm excited to, I guess, get ramped up for the NFL season with some of the CFL action, and I'm going to do my best to cover them through the year as opportunity arises. I found the one thing lower scoring than a Michigan State basketball game. Well, you know, Some of us just have a way with these things, and other of us not have way, I suppose. Yes, the cheese is here, Luke. He's been hanging out because, as I imagine, everybody in here has been. You know, they were drawn by the aura and mystique of the Canadian Football League. And just so you know, that Rouge ended up not from like a punt, but from a missed field goal from 32 yards. It just ended up rolling out of the end zone and never got fielded. So, wee. Oh, what a time! What a time! Oh yeah. So far, for those who just joined, there's a guy, QB for Edmonton, guy named Taylor Cornelius, was the starter opening week. Apparently, they've been doing the QB carousel, and now he's back on it. He's been mostly getting yards for them with his legs. So, one of those. And now we have it sky down the sideline and right into the Saskatchewan bench. Incomplete. Way out of the way for receiver who I understand his last name is Mitchell. Okay. Meanwhile, in St. Petersburg, the Phillies beat the Rays 3-1. Dang. Oh. A great job throwing underneath as he gets pressured and about to get sacked. Fantastic. Look. First down, Edmonton. You could just see the pocket collapsing him around him. And then suddenly there's Brown right in the middle of the field. Shovel pass right up there. I think he got at least to the 30. Oh, I understand, man. You know, the powerful allure of boats cannot be understated or questioned. I think it's illegal in a few states, actually. And oh no, we have a possible injured Rough Riders player down on the field, down on one knee. A couple trainers out for a check, and we will take a TV timeout. Yeah, just to let you all know, I'm not going on Threads. I am not giving Zuckerberg my information again. And yeah. So that's just for me though. I'm not going to tell you all where to go. But just saying that for right now, it's much easier to just put the word out through my community tab. People seem to be real responsive through there. And Patreon members, just in case y'all are out there, uh, I'm I may have made I made a couple of entries today. There's one that I'd ask you to pay attention to and read because I might be adding an additional reward for all patrons, and kind of leaving it up to them to how it will turn out. Oh yeah, no, oh no, boats can be a fun time. Whether you know it's a egg on engine or whether you're having to work the sails and catch the wind yourself. I was very tempted, by the way, Chad, to make a Soul Train joke when you mentioned Dawn, but I just couldn't figure out the right words for it in my head. Really? Former Packer. Nice evasion by Brown. Makes one guy miss and eventually will lose about 4 on the play. Tackled all the way back to the 36. Great defensive stand by the front line of the Rough Riders. I think he may have gone back to that well a few too many times there, man. Oh boy. Like they're trying to start a full run up to the line. We have a chase away and a great deflection. They're only able to get back up to within 5 yards of the first down marker, however. So this is most likely going to be a kick away. Ooh, we got a lurking Ishii, folks. Yes, by the way, Ishii, my sympathies for your Golden State Warriors, who apparently have now acquired Chris Paul. I understand that that is an occurrence. Well, at least they could flip. They can say they flipped the field a little bit, and he will just knee it in the end zone for a touchback. Oh, she's fine with being the spot on the bingo card. She is, but Chris Paul, yeah. I mean, there are important things like bingo cards, but then there's priorities like, status of your basketball team. Oh, wait a minute. That's just an off-target pass to what could have been a decent play around to the far side, incomplete. Clock stops at 11:54. Wait, that was a second rouge? Oh my god, you're right. Whoops, there goes 2-0. Oh man, getting up in the QB's business. He loses the ball on the ground, and the Elks have recovered. Oh my goodness, they have recovered it in Rough Riders territory. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, Ishii. So the teams are the Edmonton Elks versus the Saskatchewan Rough Riders, and that was the only joke that I could think of for Rough Riders. Yes, DMX and crew failed to field the ball and take it out of the end zone. So they gave the Elks a point, and then they started on their own 40. Yeah, the alternate names are going to be coming back. I miss doing them, and it's not that hard to do them, especially in the setup as I have it now. So I'm excited, and I am. I'm starting to think that there may be a number of halftime adjustments that could be made for the Saskatchewan Roughriders because at the moment they look like they are getting I don't want to say rocked because it's a very tight grinding game, but they're being somewhat stymied, it seems. Rouges can happen for failing to field either a field goal or a punt. Oof. We're learning, folks. Oh, we're gonna got another Elks Rough Riders flashback. This is last year, on September 16th. Cornelius had 237 pass yards and 93 rush yards, 2 total TDs in that game. And then some fine sideline reporting by Britt Dort, TSN. Thank you, Britt. Mrs. Dort, Miss Dort, Britt, whichever you call yourself. Yeah, they're not doing so hot. You get a nice little rush of 4 over on the near side of the line for the Elks. Puts it at 2nd and 6, which is essentially 3rd and 6, because once again, um, usually I'm thinking of probably if no later than halfway through the last period of any part of a game. We have a flag coming out of the backfield and an obvious open runner for a touchdown for the Elks, but I think that's going to be coming back, probably for some kind of holding. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that, Foster, with John Morant. Like, it was embarrassing enough for the whole gun thing to happen after his face went on all those like Dorito and Pepsi stands to line up with the All-Star game. That was ow. Oof. I'm also thinking of at Luke running it during different times of the show, so no matter what, we'll get to give some credit to, 2nd and 16, they have to find some people, and now it's going to be Cornelius, and he was not able to get up ahead. His team is quickly tackled at the 40. It's like they never went anywhere. I have a feeling you would, Luke. I have a feeling you would. That's all right, Foster. 'Tis the season. Fa la 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 la. It's a strange condition. The day in prison got me out of my head, and I don't know what I came for. Oh, damn. Not yet. Alfred has brought this one out of the end zone. And it gets a little bit of sideline, cleared out to the 40, and we could have a return. There were flags, however. It was a fielded field goal. It it's familiar to me, Ishii. I probably will think I'll probably be able to think about it once the game sounds are out of my head and I'm thinking about it at advertising. Yeah, yeah, coffee, tolerable. We work on these things a little bit at a time, Foster. Yeah, it feels like some lost piece of my teenage years. Cause I definitely got reminded of another one of those with a request that I received this week, and damn, repeated memories of hearing that one over and over again on the radio came back. Whew. Oh, there would be laughter abounds as the halftime score is 2-0. And with Saskatchewan ruining their great kick return with a holding penalty, there is a good possibility you're fucking. Yeah. Must have been just one that I missed. Officially on number 22, which is going to put them back at the 8-yard, just inside the 8-yard line. And I'll hand it off again. Managed to make it about 7 yards before getting grabbed and thrown down. Down to 8:35 officially to go in the first half. Cornman. Hello. See you later, Ishii. Hope the rest of the night treats you well. Mariners are beating the Astros at the top of the seventh, 4-0. Damn. They managed to get a 2-yard loss, accidentally stepping on a player in the process. Damn. Runs into his own dude. That is a shame. And so now it's 3rd and 4 from their own 13. No, only 2 rouges. It was both times that Edmonton kicked the ball into the end zone and the Rough Riders were unable to bring it out. So that is officially a point for them. A great field effort fielding it, is able to get inside the 50 of Saskatchewan. Just across midfield to just inside. Yeah, and each of the Rouges is only worth 1 point. So for a good while, it was actually 1-0, and we were really hoping that it would be 1-0 through the end of the game, but 2-0 has its charms as well. Oh yeah. Oh damn, a lot of pressure, and Cornelius had to throw it away at the feet of his receiver. It's all right, man. I am still learning them too, and True North has been awesome enough to drop knowledge as we've been going to cover how things happen. And like I know for the most part that things are similar, but there are some other finicky things like about how they run overtime, I mean, and pre-snap motion. And it just goes in and out of the dude's hands. They had the first down. They had clear field in front of them, and it's incomplete. Edmonton will have to kick it. He scooped it up out of the... Oh. Let's see. Okay, Cincinnati beat Washington. Detroit beat Oakland. Logan had informed us the Brewers beat the Cubs, and Toronto took the first game of a doubleheader from Boston 6-2. All right, here comes the punt from the Elks. And this one's going to bounce once again into the end zone. And what do you know? It's another Rouge. Yeah, that's the thing, Cord Man. Yeah, 3 Rouges. First time I tune in to watch some Canadian football and bring a little bit of, class and prestige to the sport. This supposedly speedy, offensively minded sport. We get 2 teams working on their run game. 3 1-point plays, all from kicks into the end zone. Oh, yeah, yeah, just send me a DM whenever you got one you think you want. Second and 10 now for Saskatchewan. They're looking for the play to go through. They managed to stop and tackle him at least 5 yards. They may have even only gained 4 on that play, so it's going to be a quick out we go once again for the Rough Riders. Yeah, 3 Rouges equals a field goal. Yeah, just DM me on Patreon because I'm trying just to keep all of it organized over there so I know where to look for these things. And a bit of a dart for this kick. They're going to make him pick it up, and he will just run it casually out of bounds at the 25. Let's see. Grizzlies sending 3 second-round picks to the Suns for 2 first-round pick swaps and Isaiah Todd. Oh, the Boo Birds are coming out. The fans are pissed. Oh, and Cornelius' throw is underneath off the hands of a receiver. They had executed the play so well, and it was just off target to Taylor. From Taylor, sorry. Ugh. Yeah, they have to give like a 5-yard halo. You want another Rouge? Oh. And a fantastic job. A first down near their own 39. Number 82, Forbes M something. He's got one of those 2-part last names, but all I could read was Forbes, and then, yeah. Cameras never stay long enough to get the name. They're focusing on Foucault, one of the edge protectors for the Edmonton Elks. Now we have first and 10. 3 in motion. Hand it off up the middle. Get about 4 from Brooks. Oh my God, that's right. We're inside 3 minutes. And so there was this one odd rule that when I was reading about the CFL rule differences this morning. Apparently, if you if a team essentially false starts on third down, that's a turnover. It's a penalty and it is a turnover. I'm not sure why basketball is playing again, man. They got to get the people worked out that they want to work out, I suppose. I don't know. Oh, now we're all the way up to the middle of the fifth, and the Royals and Guardians are still tied at one apiece. Hello to anybody who's randomly stumbled upon this channel. This may shock you, but we're actually paying attention to a football game right now. Apparently, the teams have decided that they're just going to score in 1 point increments. Yeah. Yeah, Luke, I just assume that True North operates in levels and areas of government that would probably get us killed for knowing about them. Like, for some reason, I have become the most interesting thing to the Canadian equivalent of the CIA. Would be very weird, but hey, stranger things have happened in this life. They'll try to hand it off to Brooks on this second down. They're going to be about a yard and a half shy, unfortunately. So they made it up to their own 48. Is now 3rd and 2. All right, clock officially started again. Paused for a good long while. Here is the punt. It will get launched up the middle. And he tried to cut it back, but would get slipped. He'd slip about inside the 30. So they have about 2 minutes and 5 seconds to get it up the field, to get on the board in the first half. Going to be starting from their 26. So apparently, DMX and crew lost their last 7 home games, and he has learned why. Wow, fantastic pitch and catch into Elks territory. Pitx for the first down. All right. Gave him so much room and let him cut loose. All 1st and 10. The flag, though, on the play, even though there's been just a completion to the far side. But and that penalty got declined from because it was against Edmonton. Now it's a first down, and here come the Riders. Vince Tobin dies at 73, led to the Cardinals' first postseason victory in '98 since 1947. Tried Watson, and they couldn't hang on. Incomplete. Clock stops at 1:37 to go. Oh, apparently they're in field goal range already, but based on how this game has gone, I'm not going to trust it until they actually get their kicker out there. Harris looking for it over the middle. They have the first down. And Pitx gets taken down at the 10. Once again, that clock stops at 1:30. Ah. All right, clock starts again. From the 11, 5 in motion to the line. Off his hands, incomplete. 106, not really a lot on that pass either. I don't know. It seems like his fingers just bounced off of it. Like that's something about the timing was off. All right, we have 3 slot receivers. They're gonna try to the near side on Moore, and he bounces off one person, get dragged down from behind at the 7. Damn. So they're gonna just take the easy field goal and go to halftime that way? Or do they want the lead? Because they turned it over on downs already once this half, deep in territory. And nope, they are going to take the kick. Their kicker is 8 for 11 on the season. Yeah, we're tied at 3, folks. 40 seconds to go in the first half, and we're tied at 3. Wow. You couldn't just give us 2-0, could you, game? Yeah. You know, I was afraid for a moment. I was afraid because it is a Thursday night game. Starting from the 40. Stifling coverage by Dean on that one. Incomplete. I'm just letting the timer run. We're down to 36 seconds right now. Yeah, this is Thursday Night Football at its finest, folks. You don't want to be missing this, I tell you what. And even more fierce booing coming down now. Cornelius looking underneath. That one's nearly picked off. Yeah, well, at least the announcers are willing to call this game what it is. They've outright said this is a weird game. So they're not trying to make it seem more epic or more exciting than it actually is, like Michaels and Herbstreit would have to do. All right, they're going to kick this one away. From the 21 and gets ripped up at the 22. We'll have 20 seconds on the clock. Yeah, Al Michaels, nah, he's, honestly, If Al Michaels is doing anything these days, it's probably ketamine. He just seems like a guy that likes to disappear down the K-hole every once in a while. All right, riders, what you gonna do with these last 20 seconds? Oh, and apparently that is, they're just gonna let it run down. Oh yeah. Honestly, yeah, hurts to say too because of how bad Chris Collinsworth can be at times. But yeah, you're welcome, True North. I have given you the weirdest half of CFL football that he has ever seen, and we are going into halftime for this game with the Edmonton Elks. And, well, okay, they scored, so they get their name back. Let's fix that. It's the Elks and the Rough Riders. They are tied up at 3. We're going to take a pause for the cause right now, and we'll come back. Maybe they'll get to 6. Here in some CFL action on 106.9 Click FM. It's another stupid sports show.
It's getting late. It's getting late. It's getting late, and the funny thing is I'm not tired. It's getting long. It's getting long. It's getting long, and the funny thing is on fire. I'm running off. I'm running off. I'm running off the track, splitting in two. You made me wait. You made me wait. You made me wait. Back me into blue. Yours eternally. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. And the funny thing is I'm not tired. It's all the song. It's all the song. It's all the song. And the funny thing is on fire.
Now, I should make it clear that when I found this little trash panda in trading, he was socked out already on my bed. So I don't think he wants overtime. I think he wants an early night's sleep. But I will laugh. No matter how much it may hurt, no matter if it will send me into an entire coughing fit, if this ends up going tied into overtime at this damn score of 3-3. Oh, wow. Oh, I heard them say it too, True North, that it was the weirdest game this season. And, based on how I understand, Canadian football games are supposed to go down. Wow. I can definitely see. Oh, now they're talking to Mr. Taylor Cornelius. 75 pass yards, 36 rushing yards. In the first half, we're about to start the third quarter. Ah, SaskTell. Ah, wow. It's like they have different words for everything over there. Yeah, that is true, isn't it? Riders got in the first half, so it will be the Elks getting it first this half. Oh, the thing that I had wanted to say about Coors Light as a bunch of Riders fans show off their Coors Light can collection. One detail that stuck out to me in all the crawls about Lillard's trade request is that, yeah, he has officially made it. It's officially now known that he wants to be traded to Florida, and that the Trailblazers said that they would do their best to honor his trade request, but they would also accept the best deal available. They're open to the best deal available. So I have a feeling things could get weird, and it also makes me wonder who else could possibly be a destination for him. And some good help from Cornelius to give some support to Brown as they ran or just ran straight around the other side, picking up the first down there. Meanwhile, the Red Sox have beaten the Rangers 10-6, an embarrassing result for a team that is supposed to be in contention for the AL West title. And Jose Altuve lands on the 10-day injury list with oblique discomfort? Oh my god, he is being held together with duct tape and prayer at this point. Because I heard earlier about the injury of one of his hand bones. Oh, we've got an injury. Apparently an injury timeout. We might have somebody who's getting checked. Perhaps for a concussion, because looks like the dude's upright. Maybe he got knocked a little silly, and they want to make sure that that tab A is still going into slot B. Oh, and there's the pain. There's something going on with his. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting post All-Star break for Major League Baseball. And they're going to go to Brown again, and he will cross midfield to the Saskatchewan 52. Players slow getting up. Hopefully no injuries on that one either. Oh dear. Well, hopefully this isn't a sign of things to come with those injuries. Meanwhile, second half of tonight's Another Stupid Sports Show is brought to you by chicken flavored crackers with just enough chicken flavoring to make my cats want to steal them out of my hand. Well, specifically one cat, Angie. And meanwhile, Edmonton has gotten themselves another first down with another run up the middle. Fresh set of downs from the Saskatchewan 49. Oh no, there's a McAdoo on the team. There's a McAdoo on the Saskatchewan coaching staff. Oh no. And a big pop on that reception. Did manage to hang on to the football, the receiver did, gain of about 3 yards. So credit to the receiver for hanging on after taking a hard hit. No, I think it's a different McAdoo. There might be more than one. It's not Ben McAdoo. That got the crowd going. 2nd and 6 now. The pressure is getting to him. Mitchell gets a incredible catch at the sideline, but essentially no gain. So here's 3rd down, and out comes the kicking unit for Edmonton. Yeah, he was at the wrong marker to get that tiptoe in. Oh, and now we have another injury timeout. It's Micah Johnson, I believe, for the Saskatchewan Riders. They're checking out his lower right leg. Oh, he's appears to be walking normally as he leaves the field. So, good sign. Hear that? Here he is really holding it together. The Mets are beating the Diamondbacks 7-0 in the end of the third. Okay, why not? Apparently, I'm just cursing all kinds of sports tonight. You're welcome, folks. He'll punt the ball away. And it bounces into the end zone. And what do you know? Another damn rouge for Edmonton. Four rouges. Ah. They're going to get another two rouges, and then the Rough Riders are going to get another field goal, and we're going to end this game tied 6-6. You know that's going to happen now, right? Yeah. We're going to go into overtime tied 6-6, unless something goes drastically differently in this next half. Oh, what have we gotten ourselves into? Yeah. Yeah, it's the NFL equivalent of a field goal and two safeties. What? I'm I'm apologizing for everybody who's getting a bad idea about how games in the CFL are supposed to go. So, yeah, I feel terrible that it's this game. God. Well, the bright side, I guess this shows that Edmonton's defense is able to get some help going. And once again, quick pressure forcing the throw, which is a bit off target. That one is incomplete now. 2nd and 10 for the Riders. All right. They're teasing extra pressure on the far side. They just let it happen. And they are able to tackle him a yard and a half shy. Do the Riders go for it? And they have just decided to kick it. Yes. Oh, I appreciate you trying to cover for me, True North, but as anybody who has been a fan of this channel for a while knows, that sometimes these games just whenever I watch them, they go in directions that we could not have predicted. And it's not always a good thing. Sometimes it's just insane. Sometimes it's so many overtimes. So many. But at least there's chicken-flavored crackers. Hello there, John J. Hope things find you well, and I hope all of you survived the onslaught of Splody Day. I actually slept through it. Yes. Yes, John J. You can ask True North. He watches much more of the CFL than I do, but apparently we are here tonight for a very weird game. Defenses have been doing either the defenses are doing really well or the offenses for both these teams suck swamp water through a straw. And Edmonton has scored 4 points, one at a time, by essentially kicking the ball into the end zone that Saskatchewan is guarding, and then being able to unable to get it back to field the ball and get it out of the end zone. So that's the Rouge. It's a single point, and they've gotten 4 of them. Only scoring that the Rough Riders have done is on a field goal near the end of the first half, a 16-yarder. Hi, Tim. Hope you're doing well and you haven't had to deal with work nonsense. All right, another. They wanted to go back to Brooks. Oh no, Brown. Sorry, I know. I thought there was a player named Brooks, but it is Brown. 4 Rouges and a field goal. Now about 2nd and 5, I think. 2nd and 9, forgive me. Oh, they're going to give him 2nd and 8. Clock is officially at 9:41 to go in the 3rd, by the way. Hey, save us nothing. And a great job by Brown getting away from a tackle to get a first down for Edmonton. Gain of about 15 on that play. Yeah. Enough made enough of a turn to get out of the charging defender who was rushing up from behind to tackle. Show a cross and then throw it underneath to number 7, who crosses midfield to the Rough Rider 51. Dunbar Jr. with the catch there, and another first down for the Elks. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Mariners beat the Astros 5-1 in Houston. CFL football, folks. Offensive juggernaut. But hey, nice to see Edmonton doing well. Hopefully they don't blow this. Another nice dump off by Cornelius. But there is a flag back somewhere on the play. He got down to about the 22. Think this is coming back. Oh no. Oh my god! Oh my god! Objectionable conduct! Objectionable conduct on the coach of the Elks for getting in the way of the ref as he was trying to run down the sidelines. Holy shit! He runs right into him. So the play still stands. They still got the first down, but they just knocked their finishing point 10 yards back. They just regained it with another pass, but they. So apparently, if you block the progress of the official in the performance of his duties, it's an objectionable conduct penalty, and it gets you a 10-yard penalty. Oh, oh my God! They might have stopped Cornelius on that QB sneak, though. It could be 3rd and inches now. We're down to 7:05 to go in the third. And this is the signal they just made. Oh my God, they gave it to him. Yeah. We have found the most Canadian rule possible. I mean, we'll still let you have this whole big run, but we're just going to bring it back a little bit there. Oh, this is so much fun. And we have a nice little end around that gets them inside the 10 to the 7. Moore is jawing with the Riders players. Refs are trying to separate them. 1st and goal for Edmonton. Hold on a moment. I need to write this down. Objectionable conduct. Great job getting inside by Brown. He's able to twist his way to the 2. You know what? Yeah, I think honestly, I think objectionable conduct is I like that. I almost like that as a better penalty name than unsportsmanlike conduct at this point. It makes it sound much worse. Oh my God, we have a QB sneak touchdown. And now we have shoving and more objectionable conduct. There's going to be flags flying everywhere. Damn it, guys. Oh. I Let me pause this. I'm going to find out first if this is a touchdown. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be a touchdown. So yeah. Oh my God, he gave him he tried to start a tickle fight with him in the end zone. So I think that's a touchdown? Because they haven't said anything to the contrary so far. but they're not being very clear about what's happening next. I think they're going to have the point after attempt, but there's going to be some, let's call them, hopefully, objectionable conduct penalties. Please let them be objectionable conduct. This is a long wait to get the result of a... Yeah, we might have a proper football score now. Oh my god, we might be getting... Oh my god. And now, oh, now we got the guys are hugging it out. Smacking a guy in the face is not objectionable conduct. Of course it isn't. Oh no, the Blue Jays are tied with the White Sox at the end of the 6th. Come on, Toronto. You gotta do better than that if you want to stay in the wild card race. 2 fouls. There was a face mask on Saskatchewan during the play. Unnecessary roughness misconducts. Edmonton number 90 and Saskatchewan number 4. A difference of 15 yards that will be applied on the convert. Okay. So, how are they doing this? They can choose where the penalty bounce goes? They chose, instead of getting their penalty yards on the kick, they're going to get it on the kickoff. Holy crap. That is an interesting rule. Angie, why are you trying to eat my whorehound candies? I'm not sure these are good for you. Oh my god. They made a point. How about that? 11-3. Is that a decent football score? It's a little odd, but it kind of makes sense. Yeah, you know, I've caught them both trying to get into some bags of mine recently. For the amount they get fed, if they probably, I'm shocked that they are hungry. A TD, a missed point after, and 2 safeties. Yeah. What a... And like I said, folks, the announcers proclaimed it on the air on TSN. What a weird game. Yeah, True North points out that for a CFL game, 11-3 would be a good score for the first quarter. The only problem is that we got about 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Uh-oh, this is... We got Britton Dort back on the field. Oh, they're talking about the Riders QB going around the McDonald house. And welcome back, Angie. Thank you for showing your glorious face to us all again. All right. We have a kickoff finally coming. They're going to pop it up right around the 5. Able to dodge one tackle, skip another. There is a flag that got thrown in somewhere. And a holding penalty on Saskatchewan during the return. All right, Kip, you know what, if you know the one you want, just send me a DMs so that I can keep them all organized over there. I appreciate it. And for everybody else, yeah, I floated the idea with my Patreons of putting together credits for this show, and it's not going to be like real credits because this is it would essentially be me and maybe a couple of fantastic effort. Emilis goes and gets it for the Riders. That definitely gets them out from the shadow of their own goal line. So anyway, yeah, people get to pick their own job titles in the credits. Patrick Hornquist has retired from the Florida Panthers, will take up as new assistant coach for the Capitals. Huh. They're past a moral for the Riders. And they go back to the play that I already saw instead of the play I just missed. All right, they're up to their 38 now. It is 2nd and 4. Looking for down the field. Damn. Just inside. Edmonton is definitely insisting that it was not a catch, but nope, he got 1 foot. Got his 1 foot. They only need 1 foot in CFL, by the way. Oh, don't worry, True North. It'll probably be a very casual burst of ass talk tomorrow. And the Reds Brewers game. Don't worry, we'll try to enjoy it just as much for you. And once again, they got their offense going just in time. Okay, somebody must have sent down an angry memo at halftime. Get the offense back out on the field. Oh. And I'm not sure how they let Watson get so open now. Intercepted this time in the end zone by number 26. Another turnover. They lost a fumble earlier in the game. There was another one that they had, and I forget what it was, but and now this interception as they were driving down the field. Holy hell. See, that's what I'm curious about. The Celtics, I think, are a good possible place, I think, for Lillard to play. I'm unsure exactly of what their cap situation is, but I think they'd be one of those teams who would be willing to, make make deals with certain demons in certain black parkas to get what they would like. Because I can't imagine that no matter how sweet the deal may be, that they would want to send him to anybody in the Western Conference. And I know that not all teams are created equal in the money department, so I have no idea, what teams would have the flexibility and the pockets to sign him. Yeah, John, you missed a TD. It was a QB sneak that ended with 3 penalties, and we learned that if you get a penalty after a penalty yards awarded to you after you score a touchdown, you can choose to take it either on the point after kick or on the kickoff. Meanwhile, we have a gain of 0 for Brown on that initial run. Oh yes, there was the wonder and glory of the objectionable conduct penalty. Not unsportsmanlike conduct, mind you. Objectionable conduct. Cornelius teases looking for a throw, but gets the run for the first down up the far sidelines. He's able to duck out before he gets seriously knocked off his feet. Objectionable conduct. I'm curious, John, Jay, when we say objectionable conduct, what do you think that means? Oh, hello, Rachel. Hope the night finds you well. We're watching apparently the weirdest Canadian Football League game in history. They try Brown once again up the middle, and people were waiting. He only gets 2. He'll be second and long. And a whole bunch of noise coming up from the local Regina crowd. 2nd and 8. Cornelius drops back, and the throw is short of its intended receiver, who also had 3 defenders converging on him as well. Incomplete. 3rd down. The Elks will punt. No, but until the second half, the Elks had scored all of their points one at a time. Are we going to get another Rouge? Can we get another Rouge? Come on, Rouge. Come on, Rouge. Oh, it bounced at the 15 and they got up to the 27. Yeah. Yeah, 4 Rouges and a touchdown plus point after kick. And the Rough Riders made a single field goal. Thursday night football. What can I say? All right, 1st and 10 for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Not a big number, I know that. And they end the third quarter with a sack. That is Curtis for the Elks. That's his first sack of his career. Damn. Oh, man. We are up to the fourth quarter now, folks. Yes. Yes, Logan. We will rouse Tower one day. Excuse me. And the defending champion are the Toronto Argos. That is the it is the Argonauts in Toronto, right? British Columbia, Edmonton, Calgary, Saskatchewan, and Winnipeg. Yes, Logan, he flies like a moron. Most titles ever is the Elks, and yeah. Oh, yes. One of them was the Baltimore Stallions. See, everybody's dropping the knowledge for me. Elks have the most with 11 titles. Toronto has 8. Oh yes, I remember that. The Hamilton Tiger Cats you mentioned were once owned by Harold Ballard, the infamous, and we mean infamous, Toronto Maple Leafs owner. Elks used to be the Eskimos. And they get one very cool shot of the ball before they realize that they have to be now away from it again, and proper cameramen. Why were there 2 Rough Riders? Oh, we're in the fourth quarter, by the way. And eventually, we have a 3rd down and 4, I think, and they will kick it away. Yeah, been a lot of yeah, there have been there have been a few 2-and-outs in the game today. There comes this kick will. All right, 50-yard kick. At least nobody got hurt. Is able to dodge a little bit and not take the full brunt of that hit. Oh, apparently, Foucault had moved from left guard to right tackle for this game. And they've been noticing that he's been doing well, according to the announcers. All right. There's a gain of 5 up the middle for the Elks. 2nd and 5 coming now. All right, there you go, Blue Jays. They're now up 5-4 on the White Sox. They're up to the Edmonton 31, being more than willing to take their time right now, apparently. Oh, we got injury. That's why. Number 99 for the Riders, and the Riders have been having terrible injury luck tonight. This guy has to test his ankle a little bit and make sure that he can get off the field without help. And they are not. That is the other thing that I have noticed about the Canadian football broadcast is that they never show the players until they get up from injury. They just don't touch it. Moore has a first down and has dove close to the 50-yard line. Great job by Moore running that. Running that is going to be a nice run on the inside. Was able to get a couple more steps after that initial hook around his ankle. And just fantastic effort to get those extra yards. Yeah, take note every other football coverage situation. Cornelian gets into the flat for number 3, and he might be marked as just short, actually. And now we've got another hurt Rough Rider on the. Yeah, this is just a. Oh. Yeah, there was no avoiding. There was no avoiding that one because it happened just because of the contact that resulted from the tackle. Oh, okay. I saw what happened. It was his foot got caught in the dirt and got bent a little bit in an awkward direction. So he's probably in a lot of pain, but I think it didn't look like it went far enough to be in anything severe, just enough to, to wake you up. Oh yeah, the Rough Riders are currently, as of tonight, as of before the game tonight, 2-1 on the season. Elks are 0-4. All right, Kip, I will check it out ASAP. And by that, I mean, we'll go in and see what titles people want so far. Am I going to regret this? Probably, but hey. All right. Mm, I'll have to make sure that this one won't conflict with any potential advertisements. I may have to word things a little bit carefully, but I think we can work with this one, Kip. I think we can work with it. I will be in touch. And Luke, I think we should be okay with yours. Well, that's a good. Does not have to make sure that there's no conflict with Screw City. Then we have another sneak effort by Cornelius. Looks like he got it again. And the boos are coming down. A bus company in the Philippines named a bus company Rough Riders Express, and they were prone to accidents. Yeah. How you doing, Angie? You having a good night? Oh, damn. Okay. And that's going to be another run for Brooks. Get knocked inside, gain about 6. Hmm. 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 All right. 2nd and 5. 10:52 left in the 4th officially. My clock is behind. Cornelius fakes the handoff. Able to throw it at the feet of receiver. Incomplete. Avoids the sack, but it will be a 2 and out for the Elks. No, she's what she really wants is for me to be face the other way and sitting playing with my background light settings again, because I apparently was in the perfect position for her to just stand on my back. She wants that feeling of domination again. Now we have another kick by the Elks. And he picked it up. They gave him all the room because like I said, you got to have that halo for the kick returners. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Tim. It is they don't make it very easy for any of the CFL teams. Usually they try to find some way to block the teams from being broadcast in the area, you know, or find reasons to make competing programming, that sort of thing. And it was, I find it no coincidence that it was so soon after the Baltimore Stallions became a thing and started, actually doing well, that the rumors started flying fast and furious about Baltimore getting a team again. The long and short of it, the NFL does not want the CFL around. Yes, actually, Logan, I had wanted to talk to you about that. Um, actually, you know what? Don't worry about it. Forget it. It'll be a nice surprise. Oh, and there's all the Riders fans enjoying their Coors Light moments. Oh, well, look at those ugly sunglasses. And a great job getting the separation for the receiver. However, quick tackle there, only 5 yards. I'm not I'm not sure if there is one. I don't remember reading about one, but it also might be one of the parts that I'm absolutely forgetting. And a Fantastic job stopping him right near the 30. Morgan gets the credit for that tackle. They had no limits on the number of American players, which gave them a competitive advantage. Oh. And there's Konar as well, and that wow, now that's an impressive last name. Honestly, I haven't been so impressed by a last name like that, Konar, since the infamous Zambo, who made all those plays for Green Bay in their last Super Bowl victory against the Steelers. Or was it Zombo? I want to say Zombo. He just sounded like a. He just sounded like the name of a stage musician, Magnificent Zombo. All right, so where are we at in time? Oh, I'm ahead now. We're at 8:46 to go in the fourth, and Edmonton would probably love to get another score to Zombo, Frank Zombo. Honestly, I talked my girlfriend at the time into watching the Super Bowl, and I was able to I was able to rescue the game by making her giggle maniacally whenever Zombo made a play and we all cheered his name. Luckily, he had a standout game there at that Super Bowl. Wait a minute. And Cornelius is not able to get much further than 2. So another defensive stand by the Rough Riders. They're going to force a punt out of the Elks. The third 2 and out. Didn't get the block he was looking for, but does get out of bounds with the ball at the 28. All right, is the Saskatchewan offense going to turn on for one last bit of magic here in the fourth quarter? Instituted in college football in 58 and in 1975 in Canadian amateur football and the CFL. And from what I've seen in this game, it makes sense to me why they decided to go with just the kick after and not the 2-point conversion because, yeah, their offense has been, let's just say politely, struggling through this game. But hey, their defense has been doing a hell of a job keeping them in it, including a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Oh, what a game. Yeah, I don't think I could handle overtime for this either, John Jay. This has been a test. This has been a test of all my faculties. You know, on the one hand, 4 Rouges and a field goal. On the other hand, objectionable conduct. Besides John Jay, I think Monty wants an early bedtime too. And Picton is getting involved again, gets that one up to just past the 40. Oh, objectionable conduct? Rachel? Oh. So, in this case, the objectionable conduct was a coach who blocked the path of a referee in the acting out of his duties. Specifically, a ref was trying to follow a play down the line, and the coach was standing on the sideline like this, and apparently it was in the path of the referee, so referee ended up bumping into him and flag for objectionable conduct. And the real kicker is, on that play, Edmonton had gotten this huge run down to the 22. They were the ones who got penalized. They didn't cancel it. They just moved them back to the 32. Like, we'll still let you get the first down and everything, but, you know, we'll just move you back a little bit. It was, as True North described it, the most Canadian penalty that has ever been seen in a football game. Meanwhile, final in Cleveland, Guardians 6, Royals 1. Once again, it gets kicked away. They're able to bring it up to the 30 for a couple of extra yards. Thank you, Sims. So, you know, it hasn't been all bad tonight. We have had some good entertainment. And yeah, the Royals are doing Royals things. Yes, the Brewers did beat the Cubs. Now they can try to, you know, take the lead back from the Reds and establish some decent position in the NL Central. Yeah. Oh my goodness, did they actually get a first down on that completion? Oh, Cardinals won tonight, 3-0. Who were they playing? Sorry, I didn't check Major League Baseball scores that much. We kind of had a lot going on here. In a manner of speaking. Okay, no, fans. You had me on your side. Don't ruin it with vuvuzelas. 2nd and 2. They're gonna stack the box again for another Cornelius sneak, and he got that. Taylor Cornelius, the quarterback for the Edmonton Elks. Oh, and Saskatchewan has taken a timeout. My goodness. Okay. Oh, they were playing the Marlins. Damn. Hmm. Yeah, Edmonton really only needs a single score. They could probably finish the game out. Another handoff this time. They keep attempting to strip it out, but play gets whistled dead before they can. Brown holding on until the referees can come in and set the ball down. Man, they try to stop the run, and the Elks run anyway. Yeah. Single score will do a lot for both of these teams right now. And that got batted down this time. Pitx with the credit for that batted down pass. No, John, I didn't. I was occupied with other weirdness. Um, what was there a bird involved, or was there base running stupidity? Like how awful are we talking for a loss? Blue Jays still leading the White Sox in the middle of the ninth, 5-4. All right, and a big hammering tackle takes him down to 31. Shackle got a good grip on him before he could get very far. Cardinals took the lead at top half of the ninth with a Walker 2-run homer, and then blew it in. Ouch. Oh, that sucks. Now, I'm not sure if we're quite underneath the 3-minute mark yet, where the timekeeping starts getting weird and everything changes. I think that might be the time that Saskatchewan has been looking for, because that's when they got their field goal last period, being able to just slowly work their way down the field and methodically plan. However, Elks were able to prevent them from getting in the end zone. So, Hicks, chopper back to him, airmailed Goldschmidt's head, allowed both runners to score. Ugh. Yeah, sometimes words get blocked in the messages, John Jay, because of that one button that allows you to spam a certain range of emoticons. Yeah, that just plain blocks like the end of the most recent message in the chat window. I'm not going to use it in that way anymore, at least because it's just kind of annoying to get words taken away. It can hurt context. Yes, once again, Thursday Night Football sponsored by 7-Eleven. Meanwhile, here we are sponsored by Legal Coffee, chicken flavored crackers, and because of an unscheduled appearance by Angie's Desperate Hunger, Whorehound old fashioned hard candies. And AC Leonard picks up a sack. Damn. And he somersaults out of the way of the ref. That is class right there. 2nd and 15 now. Has to dodge another bit of pass rush. Is that a first down? Emilus got it. It's a first down for the Rough Riders. They're now out past their own 40. Okay. Now we got a little bit of life. I am not surprised to hear that you are enjoying the Cardinals' current state, Logan. Pressure is coming. Gets hit just as he releases, and and it's another catch again by Jones in Elks territory inside the 40. We are down to only 2:18 to go in the fourth quarter. Blue Jays 5, White Sox 4. I know. Well, I just assume it's a conversion rate thing, Rachel. White Sox have lost both games of the doubleheader, once again dodging the pressure. Bounced out of his hands and nearly picked off. Damn. Almost got coughed up right into a defender's hands, but now we have 2nd and 10. This feels like 3-down territory for the Rough Riders, really. Because I think they very much believe that their defense can stop the Elks if need be. They have shown that they can have a deadly passing attack, but it has been inconsistent at the worst times. Four-man pressure coming. Escaping again to the outside. He's going to run for the first down and get a couple more besides. Out of bounds with 2:03 to go. Wow. The White Sox lost the first game in the 11th. You know, they are alive. They are alive. We might have to do something with this. And finally, Moore gets his mojo working on the ground, gets them up to yard shy of the first down marker, which is just inside the 15. Oh. Oh, thank goodness for the sound dampening on this thing, because my neighbors are setting off more fireworks again. Wee-hoo! All right, now Edmonton has called a timeout. Well, that's the thing. They would have to get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wouldn't they? All right, they've had 3 chances in the red zone, 0 touchdowns tonight. They are down to the Edmonton 15. Officially 1:59 to go. He bobbled the snap and got tackled from behind. And once again, a celebratory somersault from the Elks defender who brought him down. Harris bobbled the snap, and he got tackled quickly before he could make something out of it, even with one of his running backs leading the way. Dodgers currently lead the Pirates 4-2 at the bottom of the 6th. Diamondbacks are better than the Yankees somehow. Yes, to tie. Now this is 3rd and 2. Remember, we'll give it to Morrow, and he got it. He ran for the first down. All right, folks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to find out information as to how the Orioles are doing this well. 1st and 10, they're able to find open receiver inside the 10, down to the 5, approximately the 4. Down to 1:14 on the clock. And they're playing the Queen. Don't stop now. Makes sense. 2nd and 1 before they can still get another 1st down before they get reduced to goal. They're looking for it, and they get their touchdown. Picked in on the quick turnaround near the goal line. And they are now only down by 2. Yes, 10 yards, but only 3 downs. Yeah, this going for the tie now, 11-9. And they got it over the middle, even with the hard hit. .104 to go in the game. And it is tied 11-11. Able to find Watson in the middle on that 2-point conversion. Oh God, I would love it. I would love it if the Elks win on a Rouge. Yeah. If they win on a Rouge and it's 12-11 for the final of this game, who gives a fuck about scoregami? You can go. That's basically a Wednesday in the Canadian Football League. Oh no, and this one has gone into the end zone. This one has gone into the end zone. And they're going to concede it. 12-11, folks. 12-11. They scored a Rouge on the kickoff. They scored a Rouge on the kickoff. This is not a drill. And it'll be an objectionable conduct penalty on Edmonton. Gets them at the 40. It'll be enforced from the 40-yard line, so they're going to start from the 50. Yeah. This was just And look at all that pressure immediately coming. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh my god, I got it backwards, yeah. Yeah, the Edmonton gave up a rouge. Was he past the line of scrimmage when he threw that? Because I think he might have been. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So Saskatchewan scored. They got a 2-point. They got a 2-point conversion to get it tied to 11-11, and then the Rough Riders kick it off to the Elks, and the Elks, for some fucking reason, they concede the single point rouge, which puts the Riders up 12-11. No challenge. Play is under review by the command center. And so they gave the single point, ended up getting the ball on the 40-yard line. And now, I don't know. I guess they're relying on their defense. They think they could screw with the Rough Riders defense in order to get a field goal. I do not know. The American player did not know that a rouge could be scored on a kickoff. Well, folks, I would like to take the time to point that out, that for a few of us tonight, maybe you did not understand what the rouge was, but now we definitely do. And now we know it can be scored on a kickoff. And so does that player. Yeah. So he let it bounce into the end zone. I don't know. They're going to be checking to see whether this guy actually had a foot behind the line of scrimmage when he threw that. There's a good chance they didn't. Review's going for a while. I think it's, yeah, this game could end on a rouge. Yeah, no touchbacks, more rouges. The ruling on the field stands. They got a hell of a pass play off. They are now in Rough Rider territory with 34 seconds to go. Cornelius is in trouble though and had to make a desperate throw. Incomplete now with 29 seconds to go. Second and 10 now. They're whooping up the crowd. They've lost, the Rough Riders have lost their last 7 home games. Yeah, it's because I put the point in the wrong place, Tim. That was just me being a dumbass. All right. And we have an interception. And Marshall is going to be running back. But the Riders, their defense have come up to seal it. The only turnover of the game for the Elks. The Rough Riders actually committed 3 turnovers in this game. And holy shit, The winning point is a Rouge scored on a kickoff by a team that hadn't scored a Rouge all game. The first 4 points for Edmonton were scored like that, one at a time. And then they seal it with an interception. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. Folks, yeah, the Rough Riders win at home for the first time in a while, and the Edmonton Elks have started the season 0-5 this year. We got to watch, which I remind you, as the announcers themselves said, one of the weirdest games they had ever seen. Weirdest. It was won on a Rouge, a single point kicking scoring play by an American football player who didn't know that those could be scored on kickoffs. Holy shit. Yes, I broke the CFL. You're welcome, Roger Goodell. I will expect your check in at least 3 to 4 days. Oh my god. Well, folks, that's going to do it for tonight's episode of Another Stupid Sports Show. We have gotten into the world of Canadian football. I think we're going to go back. Thank you again to all the sponsors, Legal Coffee, Chicken Flavored Crackers, and Whorehound Hard Candies. And thank you again to everybody, all the subscribers, Patreon members. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back for Ass Talk tomorrow afternoon on 169 Click FM. I'm your host, Jim B. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.